Hey guys, this is Robinarts / Geek Law, and welcome to episode 1 of the new TV reviews that I'm doing. Now, unlike last year, where I did all the reviews individually, this year it's not going to be that way. Simply because I just do not have time to just do individual reviews anymore, and I can actually discuss all my thoughts in one cohesive video, and it would just be easier. Now this is going to cover all the reviews that all of the TV shows that have gone by so far. It's also going to briefly talk about Luke Cage. So let's get started. I've got my can of Coke here, so yeah, let's get the ball on the roll. So the first thing I want to talk about is probably the Luke Cage series, but briefly. Sorry. Yeah, the first thing that I want to talk about is the Luke Cage thing. Now I have done another video. Go watch it. It talks all about what I said in there. The Luke Cage series is by far the best show I've watched this week. I loved the community aspects of the character. It's such a great show. Go watch it. Go see my review. It's well worth a watch. Now for the actual other shows that actually came out. So, the stuff going on with, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show are actually really good. Ghost Rider is amazing. The new storyline that we're seeing is amazing. And it's just a really good show overall. I loved the in episode 1, we're introduced to the Ghost Rider character. And Daisy is now, an outlaw of S.H.I.E.L.D. And lots of different interesting things are going on in this storyline. First and foremost, the Ghost Rider character is so cool. And it's a real introduction to the mystical aspects that we're about to see in the Doctor Strange show, movie. And he is basically Ghost Rider in pretty much everything. And the way they've done the character is so cool. Just visually, the character looks like Ghost Rider. And he's just, he is such a great character, and he's really interesting. Quake is slowly becoming more of a superhero. And she's a great character as well. Just really interesting stuff going on with that character. Now, we also get the revelation that there is going to be a new S.H.I.E.L.D. And that after the Sokovia Accords, and after the destruction of Hydra, S.H.I.E.L.D. is now going to be reinstated. There is a new boss that we're introduced in episode 2, and he appears to be super powered. And the new S.H.I.E.L.D. aspects are really, really interesting. I felt like that aspect. I like the fact that S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to be reinstated, because it also might mean there might actually be a part of the movieverse now. Because lately, S.H.I.E.L.D. has felt very, very disconnected from everything that's going on right now. And I have felt like that for a long while, actually. Even when I was watching Luke Cage, I couldn't help but feel, right, why aren't S.H.I.E.L.D. not aware that weapons are being sold? That weapons are being sold underground. You know, when that's their wheelhouse. You know, why aren't they aware that a Chitauri weapon has been made into a bullet, which is being fired at Luke Cage and innocent civilians? Where is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. management? Because they're doing a poor job at looking after people. So yeah, I definitely want to see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. start getting more integrated into the MCU again, because it needs to, and it is time that it's brought back into the limelight. We also get some interesting stuff about the LMD, the life model decoys, and it appears to be that sort of technology is outlawed after Ultron. And I'll do a whole video on that later down the line. Okay, so now we're sidestepping away from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and we're now heading to Gotham to talk about all the stuff that's craziness that's going on there. Now Gotham has started off pretty well. However, I was very disappointed with the Court of Owl segment that we saw. To me, it felt like the Court of Owl segment in episode 1, having been built up for like 2 seasons, it was just ridiculous because we didn't even get to see anything. It was just a very, very poorly done, in my opinion. So I wasn't too thrilled with that. But the whole thing going on with Fish Mooney and Hugo Strange, that was good. We now have the Iceberg Lounge going. Ivy is as sexy as hell. Not the young one, but the new one that they've cast. She looks as sexy as hell. Like really, really hot. And yeah, just the first 3 episodes have been pretty good. But in regards to the new Bruce Wayne, this doppelganger version, I reckon he is actually Lincoln March. Now, if you haven't followed the Court of Owls story, Lincoln March was basically the character who, became, hang on. It'll get to me in a minute. Lincoln March is basically the character who, was a Talon, and was said to be the brother of Bruce Wayne. And I think that is what's going on in that storyline. I think this other Bruce Wayne is actually Lincoln March, and he's going to become a Talon. And the reason why he's been programmed to be able to fight like the way he is because he is actually a Talon. And he's going to parallel the journey that Bruce Wayne is taking as Batman. So that's what I think is going on in that storyline. We also have an Alberto Falcone reference. I reckon that she appears to be Lee's fiancé. So, yeah. Some pretty awesome stuff going on in Gotham. And the Mad Hatter is an awesome character. So that's all I really have to say. Stay tuned for next Sunday, where I will talk about Star Wars Rebels and Flash and Arrow. Then I'm all caught up with everything. I just wanted to get this video done before I go away, so I shall see you guys on Sunday. Take care. Bye.